Hey, welcome back guys, Jason, KM4ACK. When I was in Huntsville, I stopped by the Spec5 booth and picked up a cute little node for a drone. So I want to take the Meshtastic on the drone, send it up in the air about 380 feet, and see who all we can hear. Stick around and we'll get right to it. All right, so we do have some activity. I'm showing this node Corey is 5 hops away. There was another one, let's see. Meshtastic 6699 also standing by for the drone show, and he was 3 hops away. So I did put this out in a Middle Tennessee mesh group earlier today that I would be flying the drone at 6 p.m. It's 6:04 right now. So it's been up in the air for roughly 10 minutes. And I just got another one 2 hops away. I can see from the Nashville Speedway. So we'll just say thanks for the report. And go ahead and send that out. So having it up at 380 feet should give us quite a bit of reach. Now that one's not showing that it entered into the system. There it is. All right. So I've got, I'm actually working with this one. This is the one that's attached to the phone. I can't get Bluetooth all the way up to the aircraft since it's hovering at 380 feet. This one's just sitting here beeping at me so that it gives me a readout on this one that the last message was definitely sent. Of course, those are side by side, so that's going to be easy, but it tells me it should be going to the aircraft. The drone node is set to 5 hops just because we don't have a lot of activity here in Middle Tennessee. So I've just got it set for 5 hops, and everything is in client mode except for this guy. I run this one here at the house in client mute. I also have the relay node up above the chimney, so that's helping out too. And it looks like I've got a text message, so let's see. All right. Three or 4 people have said they could hear me. All right, that was Jamie AA4K sending me a text message saying he was that I had a bunch of people waiting for this drone to be up, but the drone is up at 380 feet. So don't know how far this is going to get out. It's all experimental. So we'll have to wait and see. Apparently, Jamie, who is up in Bethpage, I believe, cannot hear me, even with the drone up at 380 feet. But let's see, you guys should be able to take a look at that. A lot of glare on the screen. There's the altitude report right here at 382. There's my view on the drone itself. Hopefully, yeah, boy, there's a lot of reflection in that. Sorry, guys. Not much I can do about that at this moment. I just threw the camera up and turned it on just to see what was happening, or just to document what was happening, rather. Thought I had something else come in. This is a new node that I'm checking out. It's a Think node M1 or M2. Let's see. This is the M1 model. I like this. It's got a e-ink display on it. I've had this fully charged yesterday, and I think I turned it on at about 2:30. It's the following day now, coming up on almost 6:30, and it's still got a pretty good amount of battery left in it. So kind of a cool node that they sent me. I'll probably do a video on this. If not, I'll definitely put something in the newsletter. Make sure you subscribe to that newsletter. There's always a link down below. Let's see what the exact battery life is on that M1. It's showing 43%, so this is a little bit better indication than what I'm seeing on the screen here. I like this e-ink display, and I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but it's a split screen, so I'm actually watching the long fast chat right here, and then this is showing me the node list as new nodes pop up. So I kind of like that. The other thing I like about this node is it allows me to manually send a ping. So pardon me, gotta check another text message. Oh, nice. Did you attempt to send a message to Longfast? So he is seeing the Copilot, the S5 Copilot, which is the one, the drone node. So he just said he could see it. I don't know if he put a message in long fast or not. If he did, I haven't seen it. But I did text him to see if he had put anything in long fast. And I'll get a report from Jamie and figure out exactly how far it is between us. And try to overlay something right here on the screen for us. Only got 26% battery left on the drone, so that's something else I've got to watch. About 4 minutes, maybe, probably less than that. So I'm going to make a note here. About 3 minutes left on this battery. Still have 2 batteries to go. So we'll just go ahead and put that out there in long fast. And then I want to go check and see if I got a... Okay, he tried to send me a direct message. I didn't get it that I saw. Let's go double check that. Nope. All right, so we've only got a couple of minutes for a battery swap. Let me get over here. I've got messages kind of canned that I can just simply copy and paste to let people know what's going on. And maybe if they don't hear it direct, they can relay the messages for me. So I'll put that out there that there's going to be a battery swap. I am monitoring local repeater. All right, there's the alarm for the drone, so we'll go ahead and start bringing that down. We'll get a battery swap done, and I'll be back with you guys here in just a minute. All right, battery swap is done. It takes it a couple of seconds to reconnect to the remote, and then I have to wait until it, so there it connected to the remote. Now I just have to wait for it to get enough satellites. I did hear another message come in. Oh yeah, I got a hello from Cedars of Lebanon that came in, so that's pretty awesome. I'll have to get some of these distances and put them on the screen as I'm calling this out, but got one from Cedars of Lebanon, and then he reposted that I was in the air. So hopefully he got my message. It says he is, well, one time he was 1 hop away and the other one he was 2 hops away. So hopefully he got my message that I had to do a battery swap. And then I need to go ahead and set up for my next message so that I'm ready to let those guys know I'm back in the air as soon as it's back at elevation. All right, 6 satellites. I think I got to have 8 or 9. It's flipping between 6 and 7. Again, I don't know how much of this you guys can see, but there's a indicator right up here letting me know how many satellites it can see at the moment. So there's 7, there's 8, and we should go white here in just a second. That's it. We have enough for liftoff. So let's go ahead and send it back up. Had to look out around the umbrella that's up above me before I could, or so I could see the drone, make sure I don't hit one of the antenna wires in the tree. That would not be a good thing, to crash the drone and possibly even tear up one of the antennas. So try not to do that today. We're just crossing through 200 feet now, coming up on 250, and we're going to take it right back up to the 380 foot mark. You're limited to 400 feet, so I like to stay a little bit below that. Just so I don't have to worry about anything. There's 370 and there's 380. So we're back in the air. Let's go ahead and put a message back out and let them know that the drone is airborne again. All right, and then let's go ahead and copy a message to say, please give approximate location. And we'll copy that. Go ahead and send that message so that people can report locations, and then I'll get a rough idea of how long or how far out we were able to get with this. Now I've left the drone orientated in the, let me send that. I've left the drone orientated in the same way every time, the same direction. So I am facing almost due south right now. and we will see if I get some locations and maybe can throw some more approximate distances up between these nodes. I'll have a running list here that I can go back and look at. And we've got, let's see, down to 84% battery already, and it tells me we got 16 minutes left. We can probably cut that down to about 13 minutes because it starts alarming when roughly 18 to 20% battery left. So not hearing anybody else right now, but we're going to hope that we can get something else. Jamie is probably the most exciting one because as far as I know right now, he is the one that's the farthest away from me. Unfortunately, he has seen me, but he's seen the node pop up in his node list, but I haven't been able to get a message direct to him, nor have I been able to see anything that he's posted in long chat. So we'll go ahead and send him another quick text message through. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I just got a image from him that he sent me, and for the S5 Copilot, he ran a trace log, and he is seeing me direct, 0 hops. So that's pretty cool. Of course, I can't connect to that node up there, but I would like to send him a direct message, but I don't know his node name, and I don't think he's in the list. The first battery swap is complete, and the drone is back in the air. Alright, so a lot of coordination happening with this. I didn't know... maybe delete me from your node list. Don't know who sent that. Let's see. Alright, and I'm bouncing back and forth between the Meshtastic plus my regular text messaging to see what it was. Cool, I was getting you direct to Cedars of Lebanon. Okay. Alright, so I may have seen him. He was the one apparently that said Cedars of Lebanon earlier. But I didn't recognize the node name when it came through. So it must just be showing up as C623, where he said hello from Cedars of Lebanon. And a couple more people have joined in. Hang on one second, guys. I've got a drone with a Meshtastic node in the air. If you would, please give your approximate location. So it looks like Isaac I can hear pretty well. He's 4 hops away, but every time he posts, I'm definitely getting his as far as I know. Let's see. Another guy jumped in here, HRTV. I actually had a quick QSO with him last night. Not sure who he is. But he actually came through direct without even the drone being in the air. He came over my relay node that's on the chimney. So I'm really ecstatic the way Meshtastic continues to grow in this area. It seems like every day there's more and more nodes coming online. One of the other guys in our club, he just got his first node. He took it, I think, to work or to school or something. I can't remember exactly, but he picked up a bunch of nodes during the day, and he is super excited about it. Now I think somebody's waving at me, maybe. Yeah, I think somebody waved at me. And guys, I am still new to a lot of this. This is a lot of just playing and trial and error. Fortunately, we've got a good group here in Middle Tennessee, so they're always willing, if you put something out there in the forum, they're always willing to go out and try something new. And this one, you didn't have to go very far. I literally just wanted you to try to get your best node on the air, and let's see how far out we could reach. Jason is on his second battery and back on the air. Okay, so he's just repeating, and I'm pretty sure that is Jamie that's repeating that, AA4K. And if I'm right about that, he's the one that's at Cedars of Lebanon. Trying to gauge how this new node has improved on this version. That was HRTV. Let's see if I can reply to him. All right, I just got a duplicate message come in. And then C33F from Todd Snob and Donaldson. Izzy Isaac here. Okay, so Donaldson is another one. He's coming through Todd's Knob, which is, I believe that's one of our higher elevation nodes. so he's probably coming through that, and I'm showing him at 4 hops away. So that's a pretty good jump. I'll have to look up again distances. I don't have this stuff mapped out in my head, but I'll reach out to Jamie. I know he knows where all of these are located, or pretty close to where they're located, and can help me out calculating some of those distances. Thanks. Is he Isaac? Okay. Oh, I should have hit the reply button here and said thanks. Get another one. That's another thing about this one. The volume is pretty low on it, but it does give you a little bit of a chirping noise. That may have been louder than it actually is here because I held it so close to the microphone just now. But it is kind of cool that that's got an alert on it. It's one of the things I like. The louder one you're hearing is the sense cap. And that's kind of one of my favorite things about this, because when you're at a ham show, it's a little bit annoying. But when you're at home and there's not a lot of activity going, it's cool that this thing will alert you and let you know that there is some activity either directed to you or in long fast if you belong to that. Now, let me check my text messages again. And, oh yeah, nice. And there's a tech support question. So, Craig, you'll know now when you see this video why I didn't answer you immediately. I've got a right in the middle of this video and want to finish it up. So I'll get back to the tech requests eventually. Can you hear me? Do you all see the plane in the air with the banner? Oh, don't see no plane. Yes, can hear. HRTV. Oh, I just saw his, wait a minute, go to the node. And let's do a direct message test. Oop. Copy all your messages. I'm not sure who sent that. I'm hoping this one gets introduced. Nope, it did not even make it into. So we may actually, we got a lot of people online right now. We may have actually clogged the network with all the repeats and everything that's going on. But, I mean, these are the reasons you run these experiments, is to figure out what's what. And figure out what's working and what's not working and how to make it better. And yeah, I just absolutely cannot get one to Jamie's T-Echo. Every time I hit the send button, it just gives me the slash through the cloud, so I know that nothing is going on. Can't hear Jamie. So I'm not sure why the ones in long fast are going out without any trouble, but I'm not getting anything direct to Jamie, even though I heard his node. I tell you what, let me try a, whoop, open that back up. Let's try a trace route to him and see if by chance, 1 minute ago, and it says he's 4 hops away, so I don't know how I'm hearing him, what path I'm hearing him, but we'll run a trace route. I got, I'm at 31%, 30 on the battery, so I've got about 10% left before it's going to start alarming, and I have to pull down the node again, or pull down the drone again so I can swap the battery on it. I do want to grab a screenshot of that so that I can send some stuff out later. Whoops, go back to this, and let's go to long fast. And let's grab some screenshots there. Didn't even think about doing screenshots earlier as we were going through this. Yeah, now I got that message definitely from Jamie. So it is updated, I guess, after I saw his node to give me... Oh, and I got a trace route back from him, too. So that's pretty cool that I got to him. It is going through the Copilot both ways, but I did get a trace route to Jamie. And I guess after I heard his node the first time, I started getting his messages. But only 5% on the battery now, so I need to get this message ready that it's a battery swap coming up. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go back to this. And we'll let everybody know that a battery swap is about to happen. I got 3% until that battery swap's got to take place. And just got another message copy as well. Not sure which node that came from. And I'm not sure why sometimes I see this random node names and sometimes I see the actual node name that they have put into their node when they set it up. But here comes the battery alarm. I knew that was coming. All right, be right back, guys. Let me get this one swapped out. All right, so battery is swapped. We should get a reconnect here in a minute, and then we'll put it back up for the last flight of the day. So it's kind of cool having other people participate. I'm able to look at his map. He sent me a screenshot of that, so thanks, Jamie. That gives me a bit more information to work with. I'll save that and overlay a better image of that right here on the map, or on the screen when you guys see this video. Assuming this section actually makes it into the video. It's going to have to be edited down quite a bit. It's 45 minutes, well, 30 minutes into it anyway right now. We're at, we got all of the GPS nodes that we need to get a flight going, so we are back in the air. Whoa, don't be running away on me. All right, let's get it back up to 380 feet. All right, maybe the network has settled down a little bit. We may have clogged it up with so many nodes online there for a minute. Literally, this is what the map looked like, if you guys can see that. If not, like I said, I'll overlay that image onto the video so that you guys can see how mad it was around here. And with that node up there, it may have been bouncing around quite a few packets as we were running this little experiment. We'll see if it calms down and we can actually get some messages back and forth. I want to try Jamie again and see if I can get a direct message to him. So we're going to try direct message, and we're going to try T3. And no, as soon as I click send on that, it immediately just gives me the slash through the cloud. So it's like it's not even trying. I do have a green lock up there, so it's not a key issue. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I got to turn the timer down on that node so it doesn't sit there and beep for 15 or 20 seconds. This one I think I've got set to 1 second or 2 seconds, so I just get a couple of chirps out of it, and that's it. Funny thing is, there's been absolutely no action on the repeater. I don't have APRS turned on, but nothing on the repeater, so that's kind of interesting. Everybody's been trying to do it over Meshtastic. Well, it seems the traffic has really slowed down. We got about 60% left on this third battery, so about 8, maybe 9 minutes left. Messages kind of slowed way down, so I think everybody had a few minutes to play and did what they came to do, and then they've gone off to other things. But this has been fun. So I got a message from Jamie telling me I created a hop to somewhere else that he normally doesn't have, so he's able to go through the Copilot and reach out to another one of his friends that he can't normally get a connection to. So that's kind of cool, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this is, you know, if you know that this will work, you know, understanding how far you can reach out, it might be helpful at some point in time or another. If nothing else, just for some afternoon recreation. All right, guys, well, that's what it looks like to run a Meshtastic test with a drone in the air at 380 feet. I'm going to get back to this, just about time to pull that drone down. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give us a thumbs up before you head off. We will see you guys on the next one. Until then, 7-3.